Today we're going to take a look and see how we can create a QR code. Those are those funny looking square boxes with lots of black dots that seem to be popping up everywhere. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of free, sometimes sketchy sites that you can go in and plug in your URL and create a QR code for free. But half the time we don't really know if they're going to put in some sort of other link when we enter that QR code. So why not create one ourselves? I mean, we know Python, so why not create a QR code generator from scratch? And this is quite simple. All we're going to have to do is probably 4 or 5 lines of code and importing 2 packages. So let's get started. Here I have a Jupyter Notebook open, and I'm going to go ahead and import pip install. Well, I'm going to install actually pyqr code and pip install pypng. So after those are right here running, requirements already satisfied because I have actually used this before, I am going to go ahead here and start writing the code. So import pyqr code, and from pil import image. This will allow us to actually open the image. So we do link, and again we're going to use an input feature here, so that way the user can enter whatever URL they want to create a QR code for. It's going to be a really interactive application. We're going to have the user enter an input that then the application is going to spit out a QR code. So again, like all our other times that we've used the input feature, we assign it a name, so the variable name. In this case, it's going to be link, and we're going to put input, enter URL here to generate a QR code. And we leave a trailing space so that way it prints correctly. So what we're going to have here is, this is the question that we are asking the end user. Here's where the fun stuff begins. QR code equals, and this is the package that we just installed, .create, and in here add the variable link that we had there. So basically this is the input that the user is entering, QR code.png. And this is going to create a PNG file named QR code that is going to save into the same directory that we are saving this notebook into. And let's do a scale for the actual size of the QR code of 8. And I've been playing around with this a little bit. I found that size 8 is a pretty decent size square. Again, you can play around with this, change that number to 5, 10, and see what size QR code you're really wanting. And the last line of code is basically telling Python to open it and display the QR code that we just saved. So this has to be the same as this, because basically we saved this file, we created the QR code, we saved it as this, and now we're opening it. And that's it. That's how easy it is to create a QR code. So if I go here and I run this, you see here, enter your URL here to generate a QR code. Let's actually go into YouTube, my YouTube channel, and create a QR code for YouTube. And then hit enter, and there it is. That's how easy it is. So now take your phone, scan this QR code, and you will see that it's showing the link to the YouTube channel that we just entered there. So rather than going into some of those free sites that are just going to bombard you with advertisements, you can easily create a QR code generator now that you know Python. You can add this project to your portfolio and even start using it. Lots of places such as restaurants are using QR codes these days to have people download their menus or provide reviews. So let's get into the QR code game and start generating QR codes for anything that you really want. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button below, hit the like button to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and hit the bell notification to be notified for other future videos. Hope everything goes well for the rest of the week. Thank you.